It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Raptors in Toronto. Checking out Toronto, they've yet to win against this squad this season. 2 games, 2 losses. We'll see if their luck changes tonight. On the topic of the playoffs and the length of them, they call it the second season, Shaq. What do you look for in a playoff team as an indicator of their ability to succeed?
Well, we all live by this old montage, old adage, whatever it is. Defense wins championships. Defense is big. What I like about the playoffs, Ernie, physicality. You can't hesitate to give a foul, prevent easy buckets, a.k.a.
We're in the place they call the Air Canada Centre in Toronto, Ontario, the home of the Raptors, where we're broadcasting live. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Charlotte Hornets.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. That's a losing combination.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Kyrie Irving is out there with Smooth, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. Now here is Lowry. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Misses the 3. For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to Boston.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebie. And on that night, they did not, and that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost him.
He used that pick just right. Till's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. LeBron against Carroll. LeBron passes to Smooth. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Toronto's gone 1 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. No good. Great D that time from Smooth. Dishes it to Irving. Love the pass to LeBron. That's in there. Love with the assist.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
The feed to Carroll. Outside Lowry. Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. Nice work there coming off the screen. Lowry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Irving kicks to Love. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
Here's LeBron. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Dwayne Casey. There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
Thank you, Doris. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the night.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And he gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Raptors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. Jumper off the screen. Lowry can't get that one to fall. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Smooth. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Patterson dishes to Carroll. And Valanciunas kicks to Patterson. On the left block, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's kept this percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
The drive by James. Here's Smooth. 14 points from him the last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Well, wide open look for Love. Drains it from beyond the arc.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And here's Love. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, created havoc out there.
Joseph. Cleveland leading by 4. John Henson out there with Damari Carroll. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Mahinmi in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Ross. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
That was great.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Smooth. Carroll covering. Pass to LeBron.
Let's go, LeBron.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Smooth. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Here's Varejao, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Toronto shooting around 41% on the night. Now here's Joseph. He's guarded closely. Pass to Ross. No one near him. LeBron grabs the miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Smooth. That's tipped.
Oh, I was trying to drop foul.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Now here's Joseph. 14 points from him the last game against Boston.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
Now here's James. 11 points in the game. Expanding his range.
Let's go.
That will fall. The three-pointer on the line from Smooth.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. Raptors trail by 9. Ross passes to Joseph. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Why did I that?
Picked by Mozgov. There's the pass to Smith. LeBron James on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. LeBron's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland. For Toronto, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Now Joseph, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5.
Get that out of here, boy.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Looking now at some numbers for J.R. Smith. How last month turned out for him, he's around 6 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And frankly, I think he can play better, guys. I mean, even he would have to admit to that.
Yeah, realistically, he's going to have to step it up. I mean, that's the reality. Or he's going to start to
Oh, he
lose
should
those
pass it
minutes.
LeBron.
Mozgov kicks to Smith.
You got that, Smith.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
33
Raptors
points.
trail by 9.
Second quarter. I'm gonna talk 20.
Joseph dishes to Mahinmi. Can't hit. Good D by Thompson.
Oh,
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets was a big factor. He dropped 14 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
You gotta guard that,
Gave
bro.
them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort. You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside, getting close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well.
I'm only gonna to the
And
second
so it's a
quarter.
close game as we wrap up the first